Okay guys, so this is what I've done. See, I've gone out and foraged pine cones, some that were consumed. See, all the goodies were taken off by chipmunks and squirrels, birds. Anyway, pine cones and all these dry needly things, real dry, are very pitchy. Pitch being that sticky stuff inside the tree. It's like, I don't know, like the blood or lymph of the tree, but anyway. So I make a nest. You see, make a nest out of all that stuff because that stuff ignites fast. Then I just put 2 cross pieces down, a log on top, and I'll show you when I ignite it. I use they're called fire sticks. They come in a block and you break pieces off. I use one about a 3-inch piece, put it down under here where all the really high spark stuff is, and I'm swear in 5 minutes these logs are engulfed with flames, so you got a beautiful fire. Real simple way to get your campfire going. So there they are, the fire sticks. Really a great product. They're very lightweight, very packable. I know those metal strikers. I've used those and they could be kind of a pain in the rump sometimes unless you're using a very highly flammable nest like I did. But these are so effective, and I don't know, I don't see any reason to not use them, to be honest. They work really great. Okay peeps, so this is the fire stick I was talking about. It's basically compressed, I think, wood pulp and probably some recycled paper. I think there's a little bit of a wax in there, some other thing, you know. But basically I like using it instead of just trying to light the nest that I make. See the nest? Okay. Which is very flammable. I like using this because it burns slow. And so instead of just hitting a spark on one side, it kind of like draws through different elements down there that are making the platform for the fire. So I'm going to put it in, and I usually put it in somewhere where there's some pine cones and a lot of this brushy stuff here. And you get it down in there and watch it. It ignites really fast, because that stuff that I built the nest with is highly flammable. So see, it's already catching some of the crunchy branches. It's already catching a pine cone. Hear crackling? To me, this is the most efficient way to build a campfire. Build a nest of the most flammable stuff laying on the forest floor, and then put your wood up. See it? In 5 minutes I'll have the most beautiful campfire. Look at that. So to me, that's the ticket. That's the way to go. Not a bunch of fluid, not a bunch of yelling and screaming. It's pure simplicity, using the principles of nature. Actually, forest fires spread for a reason. It's because of that stuff that lays on the forest floor and ignites and sets the trees ablaze, catching all the dead branches that are full of pitch. Think about it. So now, here we go. Sorry about the wobble. See? So it's also gradually creeping into the other, see, creeping into the other dry branches and needles and pine cones. So it's slowly igniting those flames, those logs. It's the ticket. That's the way to go. Anyway, so I decided on this outing I was going to do a few little tutorials. Tips by Teresa, right? Real rogue and random insight with Teresa. I've just learned a lot of tricks through trial and error through the years, whether it be food prep, whether it be campfire stuff, whether, doing what you want to do. It's healthy to get out and explore and just get into the elements. And whether you're in a formal campground or you're out in the wild, it's good to know how to be resourceful and, just make it a beautiful experience. Look at that. See? All right. You'll never forget that, will you? When I came here, a couple weeks ago, and I brought the 6-year-old and the 16-year-old girls with me. I taught them this very basic principle to build the most effective fire, and they were just like blown away. And what's so neat is once the logs ignite and burn a lot, if they start to diminish and you want more flame, you go around and you collect some more of the stuff that's laying on the floor of the forest, some more pine cones, some more of those needles, broken branches, and just feed them into it, and it'll reignite those logs. They're so very flammable. Anyway, so there you go. Morning 1. It was really peaceful sleeping last night, really super peaceful. I thought I heard an animal walking around camp making these little noises. Then I realized it was someone at the campground across from me. Snored like a bear. It was pretty funny. But anyway, so I have the coffee on, and I want to show you how big these bear boxes are. Okay, so like there is my camp stove, which actually fits in that black tub over there. But anyway, so there's my cooler. That's a big cooler. Okay, it's a moose jaw. All right, as effective as the the snowman one. Anyway, and I'm being careful. That tub and that tub, and these bags all fit very comfortably in this bear locker. Okay, so it's really cool because you just unload your stuff and slide it in there, and it's neat how it locks. It has this little slide thing here, right here, and then this metal key that fits on this bolt right here, and it turns it. So this turns, and then this slides into that hole, and it locks it. So see, the door closes on, this door has a lip, and so this door closes on the lip, and then it holds so much stuff, and so all your stuff is secure from bears during the night, and you don't have to constantly load it in your car, this and that. And they're always very conveniently placed near the picnic tables too, where of course you're going to use most of your stuff that you put in there. So anyway, just a lovely morning here. It's very peaceful and quiet. Some people were out walking super early, and here's the sun coming up. Is it beautiful over there? Let me turn the camera. Beautiful, coming through the trees right there. Really so pretty. Anyway, so I'm getting ready to have a nice couple bold cups of coffee and freshen up a little bit. Today I'm going out hiking around, trying to get some photography. Maybe see one of the bears that people have seen around. That would be really cool. They said one of the bears, the females, has a cub. That's kind of neat. So anyway, all right, so morning's going. I'll get some videos or pictures of my breakfast. It's gonna be good. I'm going to be burning calories today, so I'm not gonna be shy about breakfast. Later. So here's my first camp breakfast for this adventure. So I have like some bacon and some hobo sandwiches and some coffee and a protein drink that has greens and collagen and protein powders, about 50 grams of protein in there. And then I have this. I up in my daily protein. I just prefer it up on the early part of the day. And anyway, so I am going out hiking around today. So I want to up into my, protein, some calories, that kind of stuff, and then lighten it up later on today at dinner. But anyhow, so there's the first breakfast of this adventure. There'll be 2 more. Anyway, it's pretty good. Check it out. And those are biodegradable camp things. I have the metal ones too, but these are simple. These are biodegradable. They cost a little bit more, but guys, come on, it's worth it, Anyway, so there's breakfast. Thanks for joining me. Bye.